Hello people of the internet. Today we are working on Fedora Review Service again. And particularly we are working on this ticket that we worked also the last time, which is we want to run Fedora Review Service on all old tickets, package review tickets, because Fedora Review Service is being run for all new comments and all new tickets that were created since the Fedora Review Service was deployed 3 years ago, but all the older tickets that existed previously and weren't commented on since then, they didn't get touched by the Fedora Review Service, and we want to review them as well. I think it will be helpful for everybody. So we are working on this. For part 1, please take a look at the previous video. We got to the stage where we are able to list all tickets. These are just filtered. This is the first 10 only. We are able to list all the tickets that are still open but weren't commented by the Fedora Review Service. What do we need to do next? Now we need to produce a comment that looks like, that contains this string, and we need to comment on those tickets, which will trigger the Fedora Review Service to read the ticket and submit a copper build and so on, do all the stuff. I'm thinking whether we are blocked by something or not. I think we are not blocked by anything. Let's continue. So, first of all, we are doing this fun stuff, which returns some information about the bugs. I think the include field, we get summaries for all these, right? But since we are working with just the bug and do get comments on it, I think we may not need to do this stuff at all. Let's comment it out. Maybe we will remove it after, maybe we will need it actually, I'm not sure. But if we do return queried bugs like this, it should work the same, I think. So we are going to query all of the IDs, but process only 10 of them. And by process, I mean filter their comments. We are not commenting on anything. Sure, we don't have the summary, that's absolutely true. But we are just printing it here. We don't need the summary actually. Okay, so I think, and those are the same IDs. Check this out: 41, 74, 54. 41, 74, 54. So yeah, those are the same tickets. Okay, so I think we don't need this at all actually. And we can have just this one cute little query. And then unfortunately, an additional query for every build, for every ticket that we have, which is done here. Okay, what now? So we know how to do something for... We know how to query all the tickets that we want to work with. Now, That's fine. Let's practice commenting on tickets. In the project README here, I have two testing tickets. One on the stage instance and one on the production instance. Let's open this one on the production instance. Its ID is this, right? So if we assume that we have built ID, the testing one, can we produce a comment on this ticket? But also, I just realized something very unfortunate. If we take a look at the RHBZ, this one, check this out. We have our I think this is the incorrect file. We need maybe messages Bugzilla, I think. Bugzilla, yeah, this one. Manual trigger. So if if the body of the command contains this command was created by Fedora Review Service, then it doesn't matter that it contains this. The service won't be triggered. It is to avoid a situation like this, right? So this command was created by Fedora Review Service. If it has this, then we don't trigger the build. Our command will need to not have that. The link is not being checked, only this. So that's a bit unfortunate, but we can even say this command was created by Fedora Review Service. We just cannot put the lines here. Okay, that's quite all right, I would say. So let's pretend we found this bug as this ticket as an unknown ticket, right? How can we comment on it? So we definitely have some logic here in the Bugzilla file. Bugzilla submit command. Okay. How do we use this actually? We use it from consumer, and we generate a text somewhere. Oh, we are actually getting comments from our template. Cool. We might do that as well. Or not, I'm not sure. If we jump to our Bugzilla command, so these are templates that we have, and they are somewhere. Do they use? Yeah, they use some Jinja templates, all of them. So we might need to do the same. I mean, not need, but want to do the same. We have, for example, sponsor, request issue, template. So these are our templates. Okay, Bugzilla command. Okay, so these are our templates. We can create okay, let's borrow this one, right? So let's copy this as Bugzilla unknown ticket J2, Bugzilla unknown ticket J2. And what is going to be our text? So we can do something like yeah, we need to figure out some friendly and very explanatory message. Hello. Should we do something like a hello contributor? We can also mention maybe name of the person. Maybe we can. So let's say we have contributor like this. We should have that because sponsor request Bugzilla. Hello Fast, check this out. So we know Fast usernames, probably. Okay. So we can do the same, I guess. Here, let's do Fast. Like this, right? Yeah. Cool. I mean, let's remove this. It annoys me. Hello, Fast. Sorry. My apologies to I do realize that this is an old request. And my apologies for it not being reviewed yet. My apologies for it not being reviewed yet. Please let me trigger a Fedora Review Service on this ticket. Maybe this should be ticket, right? I realize this is an old ticket. My apologies for it not being reviewed yet. Let me trigger a Fedora Review Service on this. Fedora Review Service to do to see what is the current situation of the package. hopefully it will attract some reviewers. Hopefully seeing a green check mark will attract some reviewers. Some reviewer. If I am resurrecting and an old ticket that you are not interested in, my apologies. And feel free to close it. Should we do something like this? I realize I have my apologies twice in the comment, which is bad. Let's check out something. What can I use instead of my apologies? I apologize. I regret. Responsibility. Thank you for understanding. Sorry about that. Something with excuse me. If I'm resurrecting an old ticket that you are not interested in, let's do. I'm sorry if I am resurrecting an old ticket that you are not. Yeah, that's. I mean, we need to make this quite good because we will comment on several hundred tickets, and I don't want to look like an idiot. So I do realize that this is an old ticket. My apologies for it not being reviewed yet. Maybe let's do I'm sorry that it was not reviewed yet. So, hello username. I do realize that this is an old ticket. I'm sorry that it was not reviewed yet. Let me trigger a Fedora Review Service. A Fedora Review Service or the Fedora Review Service? I think the, right? Let me trigger the Fedora Review Service to see if the package builds successfully, right? Let me trigger the Fedora Review Service to see if the package builds successfully. Hopefully seeing a green a green check mark will attract some reviewer. If I'm resurrecting an old ticket that you are not interested in, my apologies, feel free to close it, right? I think this is good. Let's do this to figure out our typos. Typical, successfully. Apologies, up. My apologies too. Okay. Now, should we just put this string there? Like this. And that's it. I think this is good enough, right? So, okay, we have this template. We have some messages, right? Bugzilla messages. No, I think I'm confusing Fedora messaging messages and the templates that we are trying to do. So we need templates by, right, not messages. And we need to create a class for this. So, okay, this is going to be our template file. And should we copy something like this? We can, of course. This will be Bugzilla unknown ticket, right? It extends template, that's good. Now, I think we don't need... Do we need a message or don't we need a message? How does the template looks like? Okay, so the template class implements only this. So the message here is purely for convenience purposes and also a bit of our convention, but we don't need it for this ticket. So we will do just, yeah, we need a buck, maybe. I don't want to pass the whole buck. Message and fast here. So let's do fast. Okay, fast. And let's say that will be it. And we will do self fast equals fast. If we need anything else, we will do that later. Like this. Values will be very simple. Fast equals self fast. We can remove all of this. Since this is just the one line, we can probably do this. And render template. Path. Okay, that's reasonable. And we don't need the issues here. So we have very, very small class here. Now, how is, for example, the Bugzilla command being used? So we create a command like this. We use a render function on it, which gives us the text for submit Bugzilla. Yeah, okay. So can we do something similar here? We will do command, and it will not be the Bugzilla command, it will be Bugzilla unknown ticket, right? And we will import this from from where exactly? This is Fedora Review Service .templates. From Fedora Review Service .templates import Bugzilla. Yeah, correct name. Cool. Now it needs only fuzz, so let's say Frostix, and we'll figure out the fuzz later. Now breakpoint here, and we will try to run this, right? Okay, this makes sense because it doesn't use our basically this isn't in Python path, right? So we need Python path equals dot and run this, and it works now. pp comment. Okay, hello Frostix. I do realize that this is an old ticket. I'm sorry that it was not reviewed. Here is a line break, but only in the comment, right? Like only in the console, but there is not /n. So when posting this on the Bugzilla, this is one line. There is not line break. Okay, so this looks reasonable to me. Should we try to comment then? Okay, so submit Bugzilla comment. Where do we have this? Okay, so it's defined here. We want Bugzilla submit comment, this one, right? We need to figure out where did we import it from. Bugzilla submit comment. So we need this also. Of course we need only this one, right? I think we don't need the get bug. Okay, now bug ID. Why did I call this build ID? It's of course bug ID. Now text is our command, right? URL and triaged. Bugzilla submit. Okay, so maybe we are wrong actually. Bugzilla submit command. So command. Oh, if URL, then URL. We can. I know what it does. Here, this is my test only. This is my test only ticket. Here somewhere, show advanced fields probably. Yep, URL, this one. So we can set this URL by this URL tag. We don't need it now. It will be set by the review service if it wants to set it. And triaged is similar to that. So if it is not none, then we can set the keyword here. We have test only. We could add automation triaged there. So we don't want to do that in this very command. Fedora Review Service will do it if it wants to do it. Cool. Now I think we can print something like commenting on RHBZ. Which one? This one. Format bug ID actually. Like this, right? That's fine. So let's kill this and run it again. Will we able to comment? You must log in. before using this part of Red Hat Bugzilla. Is my token expired or not? So vim config Bugzilla, no. Okay, vim bug bundle, okay. There definitely is a Bugzilla RC somewhere. Git grep Bugzilla RC. So, okay, it's this one probably. No such file directory. Okay. Okay. I will check this file off screen. Oops, okay, I leaked my agenda, email, and notifications, so we will definitely need to edit this video and cut it out. I need to do this, and I need to jump here. Okay, always complicated. So let me check that Bugzilla RC file. Okay, I see tokens there for Bugzilla Red Hat COM and Bugzilla Stage Red Hat COM. And I see 2 API keys there. The question is, are they still valid? Because I don't see any dates there. Okay, what to do about that? Also, what was weird is that the code, check this out, the code mentions this with a dot, and we don't have a dot here, so is it a wrong path? Let's try to maybe copy as dot, and we tried to do this. Okay, it works now. So did this help? Can we now? Okay, it seems it was the wrong path actually. If I now, commenting on this ticket, let me put also a hashtag here. Or should we put the web URL? Oh, we don't have the web URL here. Okay, so let's do it like this. Now, if we open the ticket, we already see the bug has been updated. So if we jump all the way, all the way down. Hello Frostix, I do realize that this is an old ticket. I'm sorry for it. I'm sorry that it was not reviewed yet. Is this correct phrase? I will ask ChatGPT. Let me trigger the Fedora Review Service to see if the package builds successfully. Hopefully a green check mark will attract some reviewer. If I'm resurrecting an old ticket that you are not interested in, my apologies, feel free to close it. Okay. So let's do this. Is the phrase correct? Should have been, haven't been. Should it be instead? The phrase, I'm sorry, it's understood, but it's not the most natural English, yeah? More natural version. I'm sorry that it hasn't been reviewed yet. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Unknown ticket. So I'm sorry that it hasn't been reviewed yet, right? Now, will this cause problems for us? It hasn't been reviewed yet. I'm sorry that it hasn't been reviewed yet. Okay, we will do another one to see if that asterisk, not asterisk, if that ampersand, that quote mark, basically, I don't know the word for it now, if it caused problems or not, right? So we will refresh this ticket again. Okay, I'm sorry that it hasn't been reviewed yet. Okay, this looks better. Now, why is there not any comment by the Fedora Review Service since we mentioned it? Fedora Review Service sees this message, triggers a copper build, and waits until the copper build is finished, and only then comments on the Bugzilla ticket. So it can take up to, for example, 10 minutes in this case before the comment appears. Or Fedora Review Service could be down because, for example, the Bugzilla 2 Fed message is down, and therefore we wouldn't get any comment at all. We can take a look at copper, and we can take a look at Fedora Review, right? Fedora Review group, and this should give us, yep, every ticket, every Bugzilla ticket, Fedora package review Bugzilla ticket has its own copper project automatically created. So we can open this random one, and we can jump to the one we need. So it contains the ticket number, and it contains the package name. So this should be the appropriate ticket, right? And we immediately see there are no new builds being done. They should have been. So it is possible we just encountered an issue which is pinned here in the issues, which is this one. And it quite often happens that the Bugzilla to Fed message stops relaying the messages, and therefore there are no new messages in Fedora messaging. So if we or maybe there is a bug in Fedora Review Service, nobody knows. Let's see this. If we take a look at the data grepper, check this out. The latest Bugzilla message was 15 hours ago. So most definitely Bugzilla to Fed message is stuck. Therefore, Fedora Review message cannot see the comments we did, and therefore it cannot do any actions, right? That makes sense. So we are basically blocked until this gets resolved. What we can do now is ping appropriate people. Check this out. If the Fedora infra team always needs to redeploy Bugzilla to Fed message in OpenShift to fix it, please ping on-call person on this metrics channel. We can also take a look at this linked ticket. It was closed. Okay, maybe let's ping people on metrics. Fedora Devel. These are all public chats, right? I think it doesn't matter if we put them on a video, right? I guess we are not doing anything wrong. Please let me know if we do. In such case, I would remove the video or make sure I don't do that in the future again. But these are public channels, so anybody can be here. Okay, we have this Fedora Network Operations Center, short for NOTS, and we can ask here the Bugzilla to Fed message seems to be having problems again. The last relayed Bugzilla message was 16 hours ago. Will this get unstuck on its own, or does somebody need to poke it? Smiley face. The Bugzilla to Fed message seems to be having problems again. The last delayed Bugzilla message is from 18 hours ago. Will this get unstuck on its own, or does somebody need to poke it? I think this is perfectly reasonable. Okay, so we pinged the appropriate people. Maybe they will fix it in a minute, maybe they will fix it in an hour, maybe they will fix it tomorrow. I have no clue. We can continue our work here. Not expecting, but pretending that it works actually, and then only check afterwards once they let us know that it's fixed. So we could limit this even more to just one build in case we fuck something up. And we can do this, right? So we have our unknown tickets. For every ticket in that unknown ticket, we can basically do this, right? This is our testing one. So if we still want our testing, we can do bugs. We cannot actually. We cannot actually. Never mind. So here we can though print the URL, so it's clickable. Bug web URL. And we can do bug ID right here. So commenting on RHBZ, this one. Like this. Now I think we can clean this up, right? We didn't use it. So yep. Now we can of course even do a return here like this, so it's cleaned up. And we should we implement some dry run, or is it over engineering? And the instance. Well, we still have this one, just to be sure that this is done properly on only one ticket. Yeah, and we should probably do we have some prints here? We have only this one. We should probably print the number of bugs that we are processing, right? So found how many bugs, found number, open tickets, right? We'll format this with length box, right? And we will do a similar thing, which is found unknown tickets, like this, maybe unknown. Now this filtering, I wanted to basically run this for just one ticket and then see it is not going to and then seeing that the unknown number went down. The problem is it takes a really long time to process this, so I don't probably want to do that. Yeah, I think I will just run it for one bug. Yeah, that's it. I will run it for just one bug, see what bug it was, see it worked, then run it again and make sure it was a different bug. That would be nice, right? And if that works, we can remove this one. So we will put a to do here. To do remove once we are sure this script works, right? I think this is good enough. We can let's keep this uncommented, doesn't really matter. We can remove it even. I think we don't have it in our yeah. We always hard code by always I mean just here we hard code the production one, so why not? We can remove the stage one. Cool. So do we get any response on the here? We didn't. Smooch is a person who maybe can fix this for us, so maybe we will wait a second and we will try to run this script again to make sure we didn't mess up any. Okay, so found one unknown ticket and this one, and I think I just commented on shit, I didn't want to do that. Okay, well, oops. So we probably commented on a real ticket right now. Well, okay, we accidentally commented on an old ticket. What the hell is this ticket even? This is a tracker. Okay, so my bad. This is, oh shit, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I guess we cannot remove comments on Bugzilla. Okay, we will have to apologize here. Fuck. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I think I don't have an option to remove this. Hide private. Oops. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody. I accidentally commented on I didn't want to comment on this ticket. Please ignore. Okay. Which means we still have some work to do because we still have some work to do because we have some tickets in our list that are not supposed to be commented on. So first of all, only unknown bugs. We can improve this. If bug ID equals, is unknown. If bug ID equals, or maybe in, because it will probably be more numbers, this one, we want to skip it, right? So return false. So we will never comment on this ticket again. That's good. We can remove these two, or comment out these two, so that we don't accidentally comment on anything. And we can basically have the dry run here to see what we want to comment on. If we run this again, the 41 shouldn't be there. If bug ID in this, then false. That's correct, isn't it? Found these tickets, only unknown bugs, found unknown tickets. So what is the problem that we are having right now? What is the problem? Now let's put the debugger here, because I think the problem must be here. So pp bug ID is the 41. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. We are limiting to just one before filtering the unknown bugs. Okay. Maybe we can do it here so that... Okay. Let's do... box equals... Now let's say let's do it's ignored, right? Def is ignored, but okay, and we will do something like this, right? Return. I mean, this is reverse logic. So if it is ignored, if it is this one, then it is ignored. Otherwise, it is not ignored. And why we have a function, now we can do more stuff that is going to be ignored. And we will do box equals box for box in box if not is ignored box, right? And we will do skipping or ignoring 0 tickets, ignoring, and we will do oh shoot, so okay, let's call this not ignored and do not ignored here and do not ignored and not ignored, right? Now we off. Okay. Bug for bug in bugs if not ignored bug. Ignoring, and we will do len bugs minus len not ignored, right? And if we run this again, what do we see? Okay, ignoring found these tickets, ignoring one ticket, found one unknown tickets. This is the limited one, it will be a bigger number. Commenting on, and this will be in a loop, so it will comment on multiple. If we open this one, if we open this one, and scroll down, what is this? Okay, it seems, okay, it seems we have a lot of it seems we have a lot of stuff here that is tracking, and I don't know how many tracking it will be. Yeah, we need to get back our code. Shit, I shouldn't have removed it. Back to Fedora, I mean Bugzilla, Python, this one. We need to see our example again. Shit. Get bug REST API. I think this was it. So we need to have this, right? So this, like this. Now we don't have buzzer API, we have just buzzer, which is cool. I think we can remove this comment. We will do C and put this example here, it will be useful. Maybe it is not a doc string though. It is just this, and we will do actually. Yeah, let's put it here. Okay. Now summary. We need a different field, right? But we need the field for tracking actually. So we need keywords. If we do keywords like this, will this do something for us? We need to return result, right? As we had previously, before I relentlessly removed it. We will do result empty list, and we here need to result extend box, right? Now we have is ignored actually being called, and we will now, this will now be helpful because we need to do some different logic in this. Let's check this out. Fetching, sure. I mean, we don't want those prints. I don't want this function to print anything. Now we are inside of the is ignored, so we have bug, and this one should be ignored. Bug keywords. And we have tracking here. So tracking in keywords is true. Okay. Which means we will do something like if this, then is ignored, right? So we don't have to hard code this number, and we can do this. Now I'm curious to see how many tickets will be ignored by this tracking keyword. So we are ignoring 3 tickets. Oh, we did all that work for 3 tickets. Okay. If we open this one, what do we see? Is it an actual review ticket? Still interested? Okay. Okay. Now, how does get so I think we have is unknown. And we are getting the comments here. Should we do filter based on whether the SERPM URL is there? Maybe we shouldn't. I don't know. What if we try to print 10 tickets, for example? So we have this one. Let's do 10, and let's open those 10 tickets if it's reasonable. By the way, did we post that apology comment here? Somewhere here. Yes, sorry everybody. Okay. Okay. Hopefully we will survive that. Okay, let's take a look at all of these tickets, whether they are regular Fedora review tickets, right? So this one is too. Also, yep, sure. absolutely. Also, right. And this one is 2. Okay. And seems they are not that old. They are 2021. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Now, yeah, I think once Fedora infra folks will fix the Bugzilla to Fed message for us, then we can try this. Okay, let's close this. Do we have any response here? We don't have. If we check the data grepper again, yep, it's still stuck. Okay. Okay, so we will end the video right here. And I think we finished everything because the script is written. We can simply oh, we didn't finish everything. Frostix is hard coded here. Okay. Okay. We need to we need to do something about that. So let's put a breakpoint here and check out what we know about the ticket. Found 8 unknown tickets. Now, if we are inside of a, so we have a bug. Okay, bug. What do we know about that bug? I mean, do I have to get comments again? How do we? Yeah, how do we figure out the fuss in our request sponsor comment? Is, yeah, this is the one. How do we, so RG VCRG, that, yeah, that's the command I'm looking for. We are searching for this in all files outside of this. So it is used in templates. Fast is this one. So where is this one used? Because we are passing fast to the constructor. It is used here and in test. Okay, so here we have the fuss right here. Where did we figure out the fuss? So buzzer event user ID. Okay. We need to check if Fedora Review was, okay, so that's not relevant to us. Event hasn't been fetched. Okay, so maybe we will need event 2. I have no idea. This is weird. Again. Okay. Now we have bug event. It wasn't. How is it possible that we have it here? What do we do for get bug? GD get bug. Okay, include fields, extra fields, and so on. We don't specify anything. I mean, if we were bad guys and do include fields equals none, will we get the field? It is slower now, which doesn't concern us at all because this script will be run once and it can run a day for what I care, but we don't want to abuse Bugzilla that much. Okay, I mean, okay, maybe it's not that bad. If we do pp bug event, we don't have that actually. Bug has no attribute event, so where do we get the event though? I think if we jump back, I got lost a bit fast. Wait, fast is here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so this is a different place than I actually thought. Yeah. Okay. We actually are reading the fast from the command, from the text. That's I will show you what I mean. So it's fair if we do bug web URL, this one, and open the bug. People usually, and this one doesn't have it, and that's the reason why we don't want to do it that way. People usually write one more line here, which is FAS or Fedora account system equals and their FAS. So that's the way we are getting the FAS. Bug get comments. If I call it to it's not cached. That's bad. Okay, get comments 0 foo equals foo pp foo. So we don't even have the name, so we cannot actually we cannot actually say hello Yaroslav, for example. We would need to probably do another query for the creator ID and so on. So that would be annoying. Which means we'll probably make our life easier and we will not be as polite as we want to be. And we will do just hello, wrong line here, hello. We will do probably just this, right? I think that's fair. If we didn't want to do that, we would have to get the comments outside of this. Yeah, we would have to restructure the script because we would need to get the commands here in main. Then we would need to pass them somewhere. Yeah, fuck that. We will not be as polite as we want to be. That will be the easiest thing for us. So in templates we have the fuss here. So let's do fuss equals none or no fuss at all. Yeah, screw it. Let's just do it this way and like this. Very, very easy. We will do values equals empty like this. Okay, it's not what I wanted, but yeah, I don't want to spend another hour reformatting the script and so on. So this must be good enough. One more thing, we can comment this, uncomment this actually, because this just renders the command. So to do remove once, uncomment once we are sure this script works. Uncomment once we once we want to go live, for example. That's good enough. Remove this. So I can put debugger here, and we will make sure the command is actually as expected. This is slow. Yeah, it's slow because of the event, right? Event. We don't need that. It's still slow. But as I said, we don't care about the speed at all. The only thing we are filtering the fields is that we don't want to overload Bugzilla unnecessarily. That's the only reason. So this is just fine. Yeah, finally, okay. PP bug. I love that pretty printing is just PP. It's so much fun to say it every time. PP bug, not bug, comment. So hello, I do realize blah 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 blah. So the comment is as expected, and we can finish because we don't comment actually. So we are ready. We are ready. One more check on the nothing and data grepper. Okay, nothing. By the way, it's weekend. It's Sunday today, so it's completely understandable that the Fedora infra folks are not rushing to help us, right? Local, yeah, that's fine. Not ignored, yeah, this is just too long, that's okay. So, I think we finished the script, actually. Maybe I will do some additional checks if I have some time, but I think we finished the script. It looks fine. Yeah, we are basically ready to run this for just one project, see if the command was generated just fine, and see if the Fedora Review Service picks up on that trigger and does the build. And if yes, we will try again on one project again, which then we will make sure that it wasn't the same project, but it was a second one, and that it worked again. And if yes, we will remove this this limitation, and we will simply run this script for everything. So if you see a comment on your Bugzilla, you know why and what is going on. All right, thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.